I'd like to welcome you to today's Bluegrass. There's several grassers doing that song on their projects right now, but that was Molly Tuttle, and I think she did an exceptional job. Stop Dragging My Heart Around. That was off of her project, I'd Rather Be With You Too. I want to welcome you once again to today's Bluegrass. This is when I try my best to feature like the latest that's come out within, the last 30 days or so. A couple of these just came out within the last week. But let's go ahead and let's do at least a 2-song set. Here's our friend Billy Strings with Life to Go.
I've got a sad, sad story, friend, that I don't like to tell. I had a home and family when they locked me in the cell. I've been in here 18 years, a long, long time, I know. But time don't mean a thing to me, 'cause I got life to go. Well, I went one night where the lights were bright to see what I could see. I met up with an old friend who thought the world of me. Well, he brought me drinks and he took me to every honky-tonk in town. Then words were said, and now he's dead. I guess I had to bring him down. Well, it's been a long, long time now since I've heard from my wife. I know I'd be there with her if I hadn't used the knife. Well, I bet that little girl of mine don't realize or know her daddy's been here 18 years. I still got life to go. I spent this long in jail. I'll be here in this prison till my body's just a shell. No, I can't be free to go and see the ones that I love so. I've been in here 18 years. I still got life to go. Yes, I still got life to go. Yes, I still got life to go.
I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I fear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taking for an eye. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, don't
That's the latest from Darren and Brooke. That's Wildflower 2. That was #1 on the Radio Music News Top 10 countdown this past week. Dave Atkins in that set as well. Man, is he riding a great wave. He put out the old CCR song Bad Moon Rising, and that was #7 on the charts this past week. Billy Strings kicked that set off with Life to Go. That was off of his project Me and Dad. That's one of my favorites from Billy Strings. By the way, we got Full Chord coming up. Great group of guys. They're featured on our Artist Spotlight this week. East Nash Grass in this next set, and Prairie Wildfire. They finally came out with an album. I had been looking forward to it like crazy. It's self-titled Prairie Wildfire. And we got a track off of it coming up. Absolutely love that cover. Got some wonderful tunes coming up looking down the list. Let's go ahead and roll this one with Full Chord. This is their latest called Ghost of Good Times.
Days more than several since you left me in the dark that night. Not a word do I remember. I was busy getting wrong and feeling all right. She was always so realistic when I was delusional. She helped me find the doorway through my double wide vision down the hall. With my heart drowned in bourbon and my brain bobbing gin. I haven't seen the better half of me since I left the shallow end. Down a lump of sentiment with a high-proof spirit. Nostalgia keeping you alive. Sometimes this heartache can make you feel so damn lonely, like you're dancing with a ghost of good times. Get a cocktail. She says I'll talk to you, but honey, I don't drink. And as we sat there sipping tea at the cafe, we had nothing in common but one thing. We're both in dire need of a doctor, just to taste the verity one can bring. Chasing down a lump of sentiment with a high-proof spirit. Nostalgia keeping you alive. Sometimes this heartache can make you feel so damn lonely, like you're dancing with a ghost of good times. When sunlight came running through the door, there behind the smoky hazel lingering, a sight of beauty that could never be ignored. This vision was clear as crystal, and it made me feel new and free. There's nothing could ever compare to true fine moments of clarity. Chasing down a lump of sentiment with a high-proof spirit. Nostalgia keeping you alive. a ghost of good times. Like you're dancing with a ghost of good times. Like you're dancing with a ghost of good times.
I loved her. I tried so hard I couldn't do more. So the reason that she's going, I guess I'll never see. There's what I never offered, like money for things and diamonds and rings. And though I never gave it, I almost bought it, almost told her so. Almost told her so. Almost told her. In common, she loved my friends, never thought he'd put in. Well, surely know I'm lonesome, like I guess I'll always be. Never thought she would do better than the love I brought, even if it's a thought. The words remain unspoken, but I almost said it, almost told her so. Almost told her so. Almost told her. Sure I love her, would she be gone, just traveling on where I cannot see her, where I cannot tell her, almost told her so, almost told her so, almost told her. What you gonna do with
great. That's Prairie Wildfire. It's off their self-titled, which is just fantastic. Oh, what you gonna do with a cowboy? Yeah, let's see, who else did we have? East Nashgrass in that set with a single they just released recently called I Almost Told Her, and Full Chord. This is such a good tune. Got a chance to talk with them the other day. It's off the Cambion, I guess is how you pronounce it. Project Ghost of Good Times. I think that's a project yet to come. I'm not 100%, but anyway, good stuff. We got a tremendous amount of wonderful music that's coming down the road right now. We got Daryl Mosley tune lined up off of his new project, A Life Well Lived, doing well and well deserved. Let's see, we're going to do another Billy Strings tune featuring Mr. Willie Nelson. And, excuse me, one off the new Dale Ann Bradley project. This features Dale Ann with Mr. Larry Cordell. All coming up for you on today's Bluegrass.
He was peeling an apple, sitting in the shade, eating those green slices right off the blade. Grandpa was what you might say a quiet man, but there was so much wisdom neath that farmer's tan. I said, I want to be just like you when I'm grown. He handed me an apple, said, this is all I know. Choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. Determined by what you possess. You know a dollar bill won't buy you happiness. Take time to show others just how much you care, 'cause love is something you have plenty of to share. No one else can tell you what your life is worth. Just thank God for the blessings of each day upon the earth, and choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. If you can make each moment count and give more than you get, then you can turn the page with no regrets. Choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. Then you've had a life well lived.
recall. But I'm told I had a boy, at least somebody did, who looked a lot like me. So I'm California sober, as they say, and lately I can't find no other way. I can't stay out and party like I did back in the day. So I'm California sober, as they say. Pick it, Willie.
They got pills to get their thrills, and they love their liquor down in New Orleans. Maybe far out New York minute, sugar cane won't fit the bill, but in no time flat, you're out of what you need. The old crew don't get together anymore these days much ever, and some went straight and some went straight to jail. Now they're busy posting vids and just trying to raise their kids to the raising holy hell and posting bail.
Well, I'm California sober, as they say, and lately I can't find no other way. I can't stay out and party like I did back in the day. So I'm California sober, as they say. Tennessee, you made me what I am today, but it's got to be Kentucky for me. She loves me and she knows where I am. Kentucky, are my motherland. Say hello to the rivers and the trees. Oh, it's got to be Kentucky
bless the bright big world. I've seen your majesties, but it's gotta be Kentucky for me. Oh, it's got to be Kentucky for me.
It's Dale Ann Bradley with Larry Cordell, Kentucky for Me. That's the title track off of her new one. It's exceptional. I think it's the best she's ever done. Billy Strings in that set with Willie Nelson doing California Sober, and Daryl Mosley kicked that set off. He's got a new project that's doing so well, and it's well deserved. He's turned out to be just a tremendously good songwriter. And the name of the project and the tune we played, A Life Well Lived. Let's see. Don't want to get through without through the program without doing a Michael Cleveland tune. He's got a fairly new project. It's been out, I don't know, a couple of months now at least. It's called Lovin' of the Game, and we've got a tune coming up off of that. Yana Mojan's got a single that's doing extremely well. It's got a great voice, and with fingers crossed, maybe I can get in touch with her and see if we can't reel in an interview. And also in this set is Tim Stafford and Tom Jutz doing a single that just came out recently. Let's go ahead and kick this next set off with Michael Cleveland. This has Billy Strings and Jeff White on it.
Mix up a concoction bound to make you surrender. I buy off the brand of a fucking brown bull. Rob me a gin mill and I fill the ocean full. Take on the army and her majesty's marines. Your love ain't just a cover, it's a whole magazine. For your love I'll stop a freight train single-handed. Straighten the bands on the whole Rio Grande. Climb up the tower at the local TV station. Broadcast my affection to the United Nations. Take on the government in Washington, D.C. Your love ain't just the engine, it's a rocking machine. For your love, I'd stop the hands of time. For your love, I'd dig a diamond mine. For your love, I do it all the time. For your love I'd walk a tightrope and wrestle anacondas. Jump a motorcycle over half a dozen Hondas. Carve your initials on a forest of bamboo. Paint the Brooklyn Bridge, baby, pink with a broom. Take on the press from Tokyo to Pravda. Your love ain't just a hot sauce, it's a whole enchilada.
gypsy doing just what I please, my back to the past and my thumb in the breeze. I might be free, but where would I be if I didn't love you? If I didn't love you, I could row down a river and never come back, ride on a rail till I run out of track. It wouldn't matter, that's a matter of fact, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, I'd never have found these sweet ties that bind without weighing me down. If I didn't love you, I'd have nothing to give. I'd spend a lifetime and never have lived if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you. I could sail the high sea with eyes turned to the wind, a mind full of memories of the places I've been. I'd still be waiting for my ship to come in if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, I'd never have found these sweet ties that bind without weighing me down. If I didn't love you, I'd have nothing to give. I'd spend a lifetime and never have lived if I didn't love you, if I didn't love you.
Very well crafted tune. That's a Daniel Grindstaff tune. Forever Young, featuring Paul Brewster and Dolly Parton on vocals. Yana Mogen in that set. Man, she's got a great voice. If I Didn't Love You was the name of the tune. And I wanted to get a Michael Cleveland tune in. I mean, we were so blessed to be able to have music from Mr. Michael. He does such a fantastic job, and he got some guest artists in on this particular song. Billy Strings and Jeff White did some vocal work. Lovin' of the Game on Compass Records is the name of the project. Well, I didn't want to run out of time before I got a couple of tunes in, so I've shifted some stuff around. I've got a Pam Gadd tune coming up. Love this song. I know she's got a newer single than this, but this is really one of my favorites from Pam, and Allison Brown with Steve Martin in this next set. We ran out of time a lot quicker than I figured we would. But anyway, this is Danny Hensley, your station and program host, and you're listening to today's Bluegrass. Let's go ahead and roll this one. It's called Bluegrass Survival.
There was a young man came around from the city wearing a worn-out guitar from a pawn shop sale, and his hair pulled back in a ponytail like a hippie, a darn old hippie. What was he doing round in our town? Then one morning at the town Bluegrass picket, where old men strum guitars and the women tap their toes, fiddles, mandolins, doghouse bass, and old banjos, came the hippie and walked the hippie. What was he doing there with his long hair? And his fingers started flying across that old flat top, and the women started dancing and the men's jaws dropped. Who was a smart ass with his fancy bluegrass? But soon the old men were learning from the hippie, singing brand new songs, flashing shiny new pins. They even let their hair grow out a little bit, just a little. It gotta grow a little. But then so did the kid learn their lips, and he carried their music to a brand new crowd. Threw a few notes in, took a few beats out. What a revival when he played their songs, old became new. He gave that bluegrass sound a new attitude. Oh, survival. Then one night while out on the road picking, his ponytail long gone and his hair grown thin, came a young boy chopping on and mandolin, gave it a licking. Man, the boy could pick it. Smart ass with his fancy bluegrass. The boy said, I like your style, man, but I play it like this. And then he let loose with an explosion of licks. Oh, the crowd went wild when he played their songs, old became new. He gave that bluegrass sound an adjustment attitude. Oh, survival. There was a young girl came around from the city, and she
Yes, I hope you've enjoyed this week's installment of Today's Bluegrass. We'll do our best to do another program next week, but in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend and the rest of your week.